Do you want to build a community of fans on your YouTube channel that keep coming back to view more of your content? On today's live stream, or if you're watching a replay, I'm going to be talking about how to comment on YouTube videos so that you can build a deeper connection with your audience and they can keep coming back for more of your content. And we're also going to be looking at how to manage your comments, how to style your comments, and look at a particular tool which you can use to speed up the commenting. And then we're also going to look at some of the frequently asked questions related to comments. I think comments are very crucial because it's a great way to connect with your audience, make a deeper connection, and then if you can make that deeper connection with your audience, then you can get your viewers to return to watch more of your content, watch more of your videos. So my name's Herman Drost, and my channel is all about how to grow your audience on YouTube so you can generate traffic, leads, and sales on autopilot. And if you can just, the good thing about YouTube is that it's a search engine, so you invest once and maybe not right away that video will do well, but even weeks, months, or even years down the road, your video could take off. So I have videos that are doing really well after 2 or 3 years. So you need to be patient and just keep on publishing great engaging videos. How do you comment on your YouTube videos in 2020? YouTube's made a bunch of changes. There's also tools you can use to kind of speed up the commenting, but that's why you want to get up to speed. And also I'm going to be talking about how to handle inappropriate comments, and also how to create a blocked list of words, words that people put in the comments that you don't really want those comments to appear. So the big question is, how many comments do you typically get on your videos? When you publish a video, how many comments do you typically get? You can put that in the chat stream, or if you're watching a replay, you can put that in the comments. Typically, I get maybe between 20 and 40, something like that. Kind of depends on the content. If the video is great content and people are, readily watching it, then, you get more comments than other topics. What are some of the benefits of getting comments? As I mentioned in the beginning, you can deepen that connection with your audience, because people don't want to just, consume your content, but they want to maybe get to know you. Maybe they have a question and they want to get their questions answered. Maybe if they reply or give a comment, they take the time to leave a comment, then it should be, reliant upon you to engage with them and to reply to their comments. So I'm going to be talking about how you can reply. Probably many of you know that already, but you can get direct feedback from your viewers. That's another good way, because if they have a question or they reply and they have some different questions or start a conversation, that's going to tap into the mind of your audience. So it's a good idea to even jot down some of those questions or keep a log of those questions that your audience is asking, and then you can create a video based upon answering those particular questions that appear in the comments. So you can answer the questions with a video, you can start a conversation, And basically what you're doing, because YouTube is a social media platform, you're creating a community around your videos, your video content. So the beauty of the video is that they see you, they hear you, they engage with you, and when you get comments, then this signals to YouTube there's activity taking place on your video. So that view velocity, that comment, those comments, those likes, they all help as far as activity signals, signals to the YouTube algorithm that people love your content. So make sure you give this one a like, this video that you're listening to right here. So that's just some of the benefits. I'm sure there's other benefits that are there too, but I think the main thing is that it's a great way to look for, what's taking place with your viewers, connect with them, and ultimately they become your biggest fans. If they're not a subscriber, they become your subscriber, or if they're not a subscriber, maybe they'll see your videos on the home screen. But they can keep coming back for more of your content. So Harley's saying that I've just uploaded a video today based on several similar questions on an earlier video. So that's just shows evidence that tapping into those questions really helps. How do you promote quality comments? How can you get those quality comments? So here's an example of a comment, and probably all familiar with this, but under the comment, you have a like. You can like the comment, and you could dislike the comment, you can heart the comment, and you can reply to the comment. So when you heart the comment, this sends a notification to that person that gave the comment that that you replied to the comment. So then they can come back and look and read your comment, or maybe you replied to a question or something like that. So definitely you want to like and heart each particular comment. So if you do this, viewers will see your channel icon with a small red heart. They'll see the notification that you loved what they wrote, and this creates a community and conversation around your videos. So then the viewers will keep coming back. When they come back to see what you replied about or what you answered, then you receive another view to your video, so you can get more views that way as well. You can also pin a comment to the top of your feed. So at the top of your comments, you can pin, generally what I do is I pin maybe watch the next video. You can put a playlist in there. You can put a social media link in there. But I highly recommend when people go to comment, then it's a great opportunity for you to invite them to watch your next video. So you can pin a video or playlist to watch next. You could pin a specific question, just to create engagement. And oftentimes when I post a question, then people will reply in the comments to the question I asked at that I pinned to the top of the comment. So, and also if you find a really good comment, then you can pin that fan's comment to the top of your comments to highlight that particular comment. So maybe you get a lot of negative comments, but you get a really great positive comment, then you could pin that to the top. Then people that come into the comments will see the pinned comment first, and they'll be motivated to leave a comment as well. So it can be a motivator, because sometimes you go to a comment on a video and you can't think, what should I say? I want to say something about the video, but I don't have the words, I don't have the thoughts. Let me check out the other comments, and this kind of stimulates or motivates or inspires you to, or gives you the idea for a comment that you can leave. So by pinning a fan's comment to the top, then this will help to stimulate ideas for other commenters to leave their own comment. So I think that's a really great idea. Replying to comments, I mentioned that already, but you want to like it, you want to heart the comment so they receive notification, and then you can start a conversation. So you can reply to questions, engage in the conversation, and you can kind of go back and forth. But if you're a big channel and you get hundreds or even thousands of comments, it's kind of hard to have a deep conversation or a long conversation with every single person. So therefore you might want to think about canned comments. These are frequent comments that you can just with a click of a button you can just use a canned comment. So I'm going to talk about that later, how you can do that. So that's kind of save you a lot of time. How about adding style to your comments? Have you ever tried that? You can bold the text by putting these asterisks, around your comment. You can italicize the comment by putting the underscore at each side of the text, or you could strike through. I don't know why you want to do that, but you could strike through by putting those dashes on either side as well. So this is a way that you can stylize it. Here I'll put an example where I'm using the TubeBuddy tool, and instead of remembering how do you style your comments, you can just use TubeBuddy. And I just noticed that they added this in the last few days. So I thought, wow, this is great. I can bold my comments, I can italicize it, I can add, put a strike through it, try do these different things. So automatically you can, with TubeBuddy, you don't have to remember what it takes to format the text, but this is a very helpful time-saving feature of TubeBuddy. Upload defaults. Do you know that you can also set upload defaults for comments? So if you go into your upload defaults, this is if you go into YouTube Studio and then you go to your settings and then click on upload defaults, you see the advanced settings at the top, and here you can you set your license, standard YouTube license, your category, language, community contributions, but also you have comments. So you can allow all comments. You can hold potentially inappropriate comments for review. So somebody if you have a blacklist of words that you don't want to be in the comments, then you could choose that one. You could hold all comments for review, which I wouldn't do, or you could disable the comments, which I wouldn't do. But I would say allow all comments or hold potentially inappropriate comments for review. But that means you have to continuously, I think I have that one checked, hold potentially inappropriate comments for review, because just have to make sure that you do check the reviewed comments. But sometimes YouTube is not that accurate, and sometimes there'll be comments in there that that you want to reply to, but they didn't appear. So, but it's up to you. I'd say allow all comments, or if you get a lot of inappropriate comments, then you might want to check that particular box. You can also select community defaults. So you just go into the studio, select settings, and then go to community, then check defaults, not default. And you can do the same there. Allow all comments, hold potentially inappropriate comments for review, hold all comments for review, and disable comments. And then the other one is the automated filters. This is really good. So you can hide users. If somebody has left, continuously spams your comments, you can hide or block the user. So when you, we'll cover that a bit later, but you can hide the user, block the user, and also you can create a blocked words list. This is like a blacklist. And I'm not going to go into how to do that because I've got a whole video on how to create a blacklist of words that you can check out in the description below this video. You can also block links. So if you select this option, that means if somebody puts links in the comments to, they want to promote their stuff, they want to promote their video, they want to promote their product, they want to promote an affiliate program or whatever, then it'll be blocked. So that's good because it stops people from spamming your comments. So you got the block words list, you got block links, you can block users, and by using these automated, set up these automated filters. How to manage YouTube comments. So sometimes you might get a lot of comments. Like sometimes might have 100 comments on a video, even if you get 30 or 40, and then you've got all the comments that come from all your videos on your channel that continuously come in. So like I have almost 1,000 videos on my channel, so you can imagine there's comments coming in all the time from all different videos. So then how do you manage the comments on your channel? Well, here's how to manage individual comments. I talked about pinning your comment, and also blocking comments. So you can pin the comment, so you can just click on the 3 dots and you get pin the comment to the top. You can remove the comment. Maybe somebody has put a comment in there that's inappropriate, so you remove the comment. You can flag the comment, and this will send a message to YouTube, that they'll check on that particular comment. You can hide the user from the channel. This will block the user from the channel. So it means they can still comment on your videos, but you won't see the comment. Other commenters won't see the comment, and I think that the user won't even know that you're hiding their comments. So this is a great way to kind of ban, you can't get rid of the person altogether, but you can block their comments. Then you can always approve comments from this user, add this user as a comment moderator. So you can also add if you get a lot of comments, you could invite a moderator to help moderate your comments. So that's for individual comments. Then on a channel level, you can also do the same. So you just go to your YouTube studio, click on the comments in the left-hand column. You can remove the comments, report, flag the comments, and you can also hide the user from the channel and approve and add a moderator. And at the top here, you've got published comments. You got comments held for review, so you want to check those. It looks like, wow, I got 476. So you definitely want to check those held for review comments, because sometimes good comments end up there and you want to approve. You have to go in there and approve the comment so it gets displayed in the comments. And then you also got spam. So now and again, you also want to check the spam comments, because sometimes good comments get in there. So you'd also want to check that. But this is a great way you can manage all the comments on your channel by just going to that left-hand column in YouTube Studio, and then you can, screen all the comments and reply to them. Filtering comments. So if you click on those 1, 2, 3 little lines, then it'll give you can search for comments. You can search for comments that contain questions, public subscribers, channel member status, and subscriber count. So you can do that filter there. So in this way, this is a great way to kind of filter, the comments you want to respond to. Maybe you got a ton of comments, but you just want to reply to questions that people are asking. So you could filter it by just doing the questions. So that's a great way to quickly filter comments and save a ton of time. TubeBuddy, I mentioned before, is a great tool to filter comments also. So you can filter them like comments that I haven't replied to, comments that have replies which need to be followed up on, comments that contain a question, comments that contain a question that I have not replied to, so I haven't replied to those questions, and then ones that contain links and URLs and that you've hearted. And then if you have a Patreon account, then from Patreon supporters, and that contains certain words. So maybe somebody's trying to, you got the same spammer that's using the same words, so to spam your comments. And so you can in your blocked words list, or maybe they've spammed a whole bunch of your videos, then you can look for that word. Like recently I got the word, somebody had mentioned razors. Maybe you had that too, but they said, check out razors.com to get more views or something like that. So I got like 20 to 40 of that promotion. So then I could just go into this TubeBuddy filter and I could say, look for all the comments that contain the words, razor. So, and then I could just block them or block the user that is using that. Somebody also mentioned that who are these guys that say silly things like "be my buddy" or what's the other one? There's some other ones there. "Let's be friends." You probably had those. So George is asking, who are these guys that say silly things like "be my buddy," "let's be friends"? These are probably bots, and you often see them popping up on other people's channels. You go to comment on other people's videos, and you see the same person, which might be from China or might be a bot. And so the best you can do for that is to just block the user. So they, when they go to comment, then you can just hide the user from the channel. Even a better thing would be to, if they're using the same kind of words, is to put that in your blocked or your blacklist of words for your comments. So you can put that in there. And Brick Advice is saying, what if I have replied to all my comments? Well, that's great. If you can reply to all your comments, you're doing well. I definitely recommend replying to all your comments. Some, maybe if you get hundreds of comments, you probably, you maybe don't want to reply to all of them because depending on your time. But I just kind of put aside a period of time each day to reply to comments. So that's kind of, set aside that time. Canned responses. So another good thing about TubeBuddy, you can set up canned responses. So a lot of times you have a lot of comments and then you're using the same reply. So sometimes, like I've set up this one, a lot of times people say, well, how am I going to grow my channel? So here I send them this canned response, watch my series of videos on how to grow your channel. And this is like a whole playlist on how to grow your channel. So instead of spending time, answering them how to grow your channel, I'll send them this playlist, which is probably better than a reply, and also it saves a lot of time. So you can set up this canned response to send them a video, send them a playlist, some canned responses like much appreciated, thanks for your feedback, you're welcome. So this will save you a ton of time, especially if you've got a lot of comments. Trolls. How many of you get trolls in your comments? So in case you don't know what a troll is, I put this definition here. Is someone who starts trouble because they like making people, offending people, they provoke people with, out of it for their own enjoyment, and usually they purposely act in a certain way to upset the other person. So they're just trying to get a reaction from you. So it might make you upset, might make you angry, might offend you. So how do you handle the trolls? So put in the comments, or if you're watching a replay, how do you usually handle trolls in your comments? So this is the recommendation from YouTube on a comment level, is to remove the comment and all of its replies. So all you have to do, as I showed you previously, is you just click the three dots next to the comment and click remove. So you can remove them. You can flag the comment. So if the comment violates YouTube community guidelines, it'll be removed. So, you can't, if you get a spammer in there, you can also hide the user. So if you click hide the user after you click the three dots, this blocks a user from posting comments on any of your videos, and that user is not alerted when you block them. So that's another way to block or eliminate them. On a channel level, you can set up the upload defaults. So if you hold any comments for review, then they won't appear publicly until you reviewed them. So maybe you have a spanner. So you can just, they'll automatically say, maybe they've left put a URL in there, and you've set up in your upload defaults to block URLs. So automatically they'll be sent to the review folder. As I mentioned before, you can create a blocked words list or a blacklist. So you can check out that video in the comments below this video. So when someone tries to comment using a blocked word, then it won't appear publicly, and that particular comment will be held for review. So you can check your reviewed list, your comment reviewed list, and see all the ones that are being blocked. You can also add a comment moderator, so you can choose a trusted community member to flag the comments on your videos for removal, and then these comments are removed from the public comment section and held for review. And you can turn off comments completely, so you won't get any inappropriate or hurtful comments, but it only affects the new videos, but you can change the setting on the old videos through bulk actions in YouTube Studio on your desktop. So that's the way to handle inappropriate comments. Usually if I get a troll or somebody trying to get a reaction out of me, say, hey, you shouldn't, I get some pretty funny ones saying, hey, you old person, you shouldn't be on YouTube, or I don't, you shouldn't be on YouTube, or I don't like how you sound, or I don't like, you get all these different ones. They're just trying to get it. So then you can just block them or just remove the comment. If they keep on appearing over and over again, then you can flag them, or just hide the user from the channel. So those are just some ways to do it. You can also review your comment history. So you just go to youtube.com/feed/history/comment history, and you'll see all the history, all your comment history there. Comment notifications. So if you want to receive notifications for every time somebody leaves a comment, then you got to turn that on. So here you go into youtube.com/account/_notifications, or go into your settings tab of your account and then notifications, and here you can set your preferences. Notify me about activity on my comments, on others' videos, replies to my comments. So notify me when replies to my comments. So just make sure that you have notifications turned on. So what are some frequently asked questions that people ask about comments? Are viewers told when I heart, like, dislike, pin, or reply to the comments? So if you heart, pin, or reply to a comment, the commenter will get a notification that you responded depending on their notification settings. So, I think I showed you. So here I showed how to get comment notifications. So you can just go to youtube.com/account_notifications, and you can select, what you'll be, what you want to be notified for. Likes and dislikes are anonymous. You can't tell who's liking, who's disliking. If you like a comment, then the commenter will may get a notification that says someone liked your comment. Viewers don't get a notification when you dislike their comment, so you don't really know, when somebody dislikes your comment. What happens when I mark a comment as spam? Well, that comment is permanently hidden from the channel, and then YouTube, sends a signal to YouTube that, you know, somebody's spamming in the comments, and then they'll review the comment, and the comment is behavior for spam. So maybe they'll block that person forever. What happens when, let's see, I have to move that window down. Can't see it. What happens when you block someone? So all the previous, so when you block somebody in the comments, then all the previous comments on your videos from that channel should be hidden within 48 hours. Then if you block someone, do they get a notification? No, they don't. They're not aware that you blocked them. So they might be wondering, hey, how come they're not reacting to my comment? Because you blocked them. So YouTube doesn't send a notification if you block someone. What happens when you unblock that person? Then any future comments from the channel will show on your videos and in YouTube Studio. And then previous comments from that channel on your videos will still be hidden. So that's what happens when you block someone. What's the difference between blocking and hiding? It's the same thing. So creators use both terms, but they mean the same. So if you hide someone or you block someone, it's the same thing. How do I block someone from spamming my comments? So you can hide them. So you just click on those three dots and click on remove. So you could remove them. So that's going to remove the comment and all of its replies. You could hide the user from the channel. So then you can also report them, flag them, and that'll send a message to YouTube that particular comment is spam. So that's the way that you can block people from spamming your comments. You can also use the blacklist of words. So maybe if they're using this, putting URLs in there and putting inappropriate words, inappropriate comments, then you can gather those words and put them in your blacklist, and then automatically they'll be filtered out and you don't have to deal with them. So that's how to make a deeper connection with your audience. But how can you find your target audience on YouTube? This is a video I just published recently, so I thought I'd just mention it here. So I got this guy standing out from the crowd. So you don't want to target everybody, but you want to target the right audience. So if you want to know more how to target the right audience, then watch the next video or check out the link in the description below this video. So